Prince Harry battles on with all those legal endeavours, which are bound to cost him literally millions of pounds against all those newspapers like Rupert Murdoch, The Mirror, The Mail on Sunday, you get the picture. Well, he's still got his eye on something else, and he truly believes that now he's on something of a winning streak. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much for your time today, and as ever, thank you for joining me and enjoying so many of the videos. I truly appreciate the time that you give me, and thank you so much for everybody who said, thank you, Neil, for battling through. It's not a battle, we're friends, but you know what I mean? When you don't feel 100% some days, you just think, sit down with a Horlicks, drop off on a bench, don't you? You daren't though in London. Oh no, be careful. You have to have everything strapped around you because literally, even if you closed your eyes on a bench, you've got to be careful of pickpockets. Yeah, it's terrible though, isn't it? Seriously, you do kind of think, how did we end up like this? Yes, it went on in the Victorian era, but it's not as bad as it is now, hence the reason I'm searching around at the moment. Let me get back to your royal story of the day. We now know, of course, that Prince Harry didn't feel secure back over here in the United Kingdom. I would call that out. He's a liar because the bottom line is it's far more secure for him, particularly having police protection and more importantly, of course, given the stature of what he does. But here's as ever where it gets very complicated because part of the reason it is the ongoing battle for the fact that he wants security from the Met Police, Scotland Yard, the Home Office, all that sort of stuff. It's already cost us, the British taxpayer, thousands of pounds that many people feel Prince Harry should be returning and paying for himself. A spoilt, entitled child, a bit of a brat, some people might say, because after all, once you get in the enclave of royal palaces, you have police protection. They meet him literally the moment he lands in the private suite at Heathrow. He has no problems whatsoever. Now, while the Home Office have won the first round of this security recourse, Harry is hoping that a change of government would in fact, with a brand new Home Secretary, overturn these problems. And now, allegedly, there could be some delayed tactics involved. Fascinating the way these people work, right? All to get free things. Now, he has a problem because whatever he thinks, Sir Keir Starmer is not a fan of the British monarchy. He's gone on record basically saying that he felt a republic might be better in the long run. Something clearly he claims he now regrets, but it's there on tape, in print, in black and white. Now clearly, if you remember, Harry basically attacked the British government when he was in the court dock in the Royal Courts of Justice on the recent battle over here for court legal proceedings. He basically said the government were not very nice, a difficult situation to put his father, His Majesty the King, in, given the fact he has a weekly audience with the British Prime Minister every week in one of the royal palaces. No thought for anybody else. But if, of course, Harry and Meghan believe, a little bit like the Donald Trump scenario, that if Sir Keir Starmer and his like get in, most of them, let me tell you, knowing them up close, are very much anti-monarchy, anti-British, do not like the British flag, are not British orientated. And so if Harry thinks he can swing it this way, he really needs to just look back at a few newsreels and find out that they could be a bigger problem than even the current British Prime Minister, Mr. Rishi Sunak. Always happy to share, Harry. Neil Shaw, Parliament Square, London.